Greetings. It is Brother Man Trucking. If you like the content on this channel, if you would hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, subscribe, and the bell. That helps with the algorithm for this channel to get to the intended people, because YouTube does hate on certain channels and content. So if I was to start a trucking business with the knowledge that I know now, and not just having the knowledge, but knowing how to put it together, this is how I would do it. Especially since I'm a black man, this is exactly how I would do it. Now, this video is for informational and educational purposes only. First thing I would do is I would open up a private mailbox, like a UPS store. Why is that? And not a post office box. The reason for that is because a UPS box has a street address with your whatever box number is that you have attached to it. So 123 Main Street, box number 500, or whatever number is, or whatever the number will be. So we would do that. How much is a UPS box, brother man? I don't know. 150 bucks a year, something like that. 200 bucks, maybe 100 bucks, something like that. I don't think 100 bucks is a little cheap. But it depends on your area. So that's the number one. That's the first thing I would do. And then second thing I would do is I would register the company with the state. So you can go on the Secretary of State's website. You can plug in your information, whatever you're going to name your company, ABC Company, Inc., LLC, whatever. You do that. Next thing I would do is I would get an EIN. What's EIN? Employer Identification Number. What this does, basically, this is a social security number for your business. You don't want to run your business under your social security number, which is, it's actually not yours. It's their number that they're giving it to you, which is actually a SQV trust. So if you run your business under a social security number, under your social security number, what that's doing is giving them jurisdiction over everything attached to that name, all caps name. So what you want to do is separate your personal from your business. So that's why we register a company name and get an EIN for it. You just create a different entity. So after we do all that, I know this stuff is deep, ain't it? I'll tell you, been studying. So I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So then after you get all that stuff done, then you have a business phone. You get a business phone, which could be an app on your phone. You get a business number and just have the number forwarded to your actual cell phone or whatever phone you have. Simple. The next thing, you can do your business filings if you have to do some kind of register with the state or some other filings other than registering your company name. You know, each state is different. You do that. Business bank account. Now, all this stuff ties back in. Now, you don't want to use your personal address. Since you open up, the first step was to open up the UPS store box or whatever private mailbox that you get. You have that, you use that number for your business. I mean, not number, use that address for your business. Excuse me. Then, after you do that, then you have all these credentials up here. Now you can go to a bank or credit union and open up a business banking account. What number do you put in for the registered EIN? Your social security number, quote unquote. You put in your EIN. Now they may need your social security number, you know, just for identification purposes. But you have EIN. That's what the number is for. This is your business, quote unquote, social security number. So you use that number. Now, black people need to listen to this. Black men, you need to listen to this, and you need to do this. Well, you know, you shouldn't do this. It's for informational and educational purposes only. This is how I would do it. See, this process right here, and it's simple, but what it's doing is it's creating a barrier. You get one from your public side, from your personal side to your business or public side. So I was in court one time, and they had presumed that they had jurisdiction over me. And I said some couple things, challenging the court, and, got railroaded. So there was a white lawyer there, and, he was done with his case. So he's walking out. So he kind of came over to me. He says, I hear what you're saying, and you don't want to be a black man in this court. And then, he walked out. I said, okay, I understand. So I got to get up my game. So rather than doing this stuff while it's happening, you want to do this stuff in the beginning, so that way it creates a barrier. So that's all for this one. Simple things that you can do to start your trucking company, or it could be any company, as a black man going forward. Because, one more thing. If you don't have your personal information down in the public, and let's say you're a trucking company, right? And you don't have your personal information down. They don't have your personal information, whoever. It's not on the public domain form for your business. And let's say someone create some stuff, some fraudulent charges, or some kind of, they try to sue you or something, whatever have you. And the sheriff goes to serve you. The sheriff can't serve a UPS box. So that's why you gotta keep your personal side personal, and your business side for the public side. So, and the sheriff actually told me that one time too. He's like, well, what's your personal? I was like, just send it here. No, it has a street address. That's all you need. See ya.